Nothing to Do by Douglas Wood, illustrated by Wendy Anderson Halperin. Once in a while, along comes a day when there's nothing to do. Absolutely, positively nothing to do. Isn't that great? No school, no homework, no little league, no dance class, no play rehearsal, no soccer practice, no computer camp, no anything. Oh, look. Baseball, ballerina dance class. Just a while. Just a white, empty space on the calendar. Of course, some people get a little worried about these spaces. These people are very nice and wear big shoes, but we'll think about them a little later. But what do you do when there's nothing to do? Well, I have heard stories of wonderful stories about taking off your shoes and walking through green grass or mud in your bare feet, or making toy ships out of sticks and sailing them across the puddle. That somehow seems as wide as the ocean. I have heard about lying on your back and watching clouds turn from dinosaurs into crocodiles, into dragons, into bears, into butterflies, into clouds. Or lying on your stomach watching an ant carry something 3 times bigger than he is, while you wonder, how can he do that? And what do ants eat for breakfast? That makes them so strong. Look, ants. And ants. I've heard of making paper airplanes. Do loop-de-loops and barrel rolls in the soft summer air, then land smooth as butter on bread. Or building a fort because you can't see them, and surviving for hours on peanut butter sandwiches and lemonade. There's the lemonade. I've heard about catching fireflies on a warm evening and putting them in a jar until you have 2 hands full of gold, and then letting them all go. Wow. I heard of swimming until your toes touch the clouds. Swinging. I heard of swinging until your toes touch the clouds, or hanging by your knees like a monkey, just to find out how monkeys feel. Look, little monkeys. I've heard of climbing a good tree that has been waiting all its life just to be climbed by you. Or finding a quiet spot, reading your favorite book, and then reading it again. Just because it's your favorite. I've heard of stories about exploring places that really need to be explored. We have Earth, dinosaurs, science, baking, birds, towns, grocery stores, a beach, snorkeling. Oh, what is this called? The
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal. All sorts of different people. Farms, dancing. About making angels in the snow or igloos or caves. Oh. Yes, that's correct. About making angels in the snow or igloos or caves, or sledding or tasting icicles or throwing snowballs, or building around fat men with orange noses and old hats, or who smile at everything. Why, I've heard of swimming and building sandcastles and hopscotching and jump roping and running and throwing and bouncing and painting and drawing and playing with toys and puzzles and dolls and games and puppies and kittens and hamsters and gerbils and doing cartwheels and doing somersaults and doing... Well, sometimes just doing nothing. And maybe one of the best ways to do nothing is to show someone else how to do it. Maybe even someone with big shoes. Just to remind them that sometimes doing nothing is the most important thing in the whole wide world to do.